Coming up
Head
next,
outside and show your ID to claim your
very
ringside tickets
popular
as
fighter
Boxing Insider returns to the Tropicana
right from this
on
area,
July
Justin
26th.
Figueroa. And he's taking on Antoni Armas out of Maracay, Venezuela. Justin Figueroa, he and of course, his manager, Jolene Mizone, the two of them just light up a room when they walk in, when they do their interviews, whatever. And hey, I got to tell you, if Justin Figueroa, who is quite a fighter, if he could fight half as much as his personality, he's going to go very far. And so far, we think his personality does match his talent.
He's a very charismatic kid. We'll give him that. He also has a very large fan base here in Atlantic City.
Well, he's 8-0 with 6 knockouts.
This fight's fun because Antoni Armas in his last fight, he fought another kid, Gallegos, and obviously, you know, he went in there being an opponent, and Armas almost stopped that kid Gallego. So that's going to be interesting to see if he's able to do something similar here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening. Here at Boxing Insider, emanating from the Tropicana Atlantic City. It takes place inside of 6 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Our first competitor approaches the blue corner at this time. Here is Antoni Armas.
Antoni Armas, 13-7 record out of Venezuela. In those 13 wins, 8 have come by way of knockout.
Approaching the red corner at this time, Justin Figueroa.
Wow, listen to that crowd.
Listen to the ovation he gets when he gets into the ring.
It's fair to say that most of these people came out to see just-in-time Figueroa, Mr. Atlantic City himself.
They love this guy here, Justin Figueroa. And we're moments away from the start of this fight up to magnificent mat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening here at Boxing Insider Live from the Tropicana Atlantic City. It is sponsored by Tropicana Atlantic City, High Noon, Action Uniforms, and TRICARE Medical Transportation. It takes place in the junior middleweight division inside of 6 rounds. Our judges are Mark Constantino, Anthony Lundy, and Paul Wallace. At the sound of the bell, Earl Brown is the referee in charge of the action. Introducing the competitors. First, out of the blue corner, de Maracay, Venezuela, hoy vive en Detroit, Michigan. From Maracay, Venezuela, now residing in Detroit, Michigan, Él es 5 pies, 7 pulgadas de alto y 157 libras. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 157 pounds, con un récord, 13 victorias y 7 derrotas, 8 victorias via noqueo, with a record of 13-7, 8 of 13 victories by way of knockout. Señoritas y caballeros, te presento Antoni Armas. And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing in at 153 pounds. He enters this contest with an immaculate record of 8-0. 6 of his 8 victories by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Atlantic City, just in time, Figueroa! We go to referee Earl Brown for the instructions for both competitors.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
Here we go. This is a co-feature, a 6-round co-feature, because these guys are prospects. Undefeated Justin Figueroa, and 13-7 Antoni Armas. And we are underway. Now, what in the world? Look at those. What kind of trunks? I've never seen trunks like that on anybody.
Those are one of Susie Wong's masterpieces there. Shout out Susie Wong, one of my favorites to, design fight shorts.
I remember Hector Macho Camacho used to wear some outlandish stuff like that.
Yeah. That guy had style. So far, Antoni Armas is just circling the ring. Justin Figueroa slowly trying to close in on him. Here's a fun fact, Randy. Antoni Armas made his pro debut at 122 pounds. Tonight, he's fighting at 154. Ooh, good right hand there by Justin Figueroa.
The jab by Figueroa as he inches his way in. But Armas keeps his distance. Armas in the black trunks, the southpaw.
Nice right hand over the top again from Figueroa.
And Henry, I'm always looking, I hope it never happens, but too often it does. When you have a right-hander against a left-hander like you have right now, sometimes the two guys step in close at the same time, you've got yourself a headbutt. I'm praying it doesn't happen. I hate to see that.
But it does happen a lot, especially with orthodox versus a southpaw.
The veteran Earl Brown, as good as they come in the ring. You don't even know that guy is there.
Good right hand to the body by Figueroa.
Some nice foot movement on the part of Figueroa, stepping over a little bit to his left, firing the jab and stepping over.
Yeah, I would like to see him cut off the ring a little bit better, though. I mean, Antoni Armas is just continuing to move around in a circle, and Figueroa is just following him around.
He is letting him kind of do what he wants to do. He wants to go left, he lets him go left. He wants to go right, he lets him go right. But Armas is trying to draw him into traps. He wants to make him move certain ways, too. So here in the first round, Figueroa just taking his time, taking a look.
Good first round from Justin Figueroa. You know, when I spoke to Armas about what went wrong in that last fight, why he couldn't get that stoppage, he said that it was because of conditioning. He said, I didn't come prepared for that fight. For this fight, I am prepared. So it'd be interesting to see if he can actually have the gas tank.
I wonder what he learned from that fight, because every single fighter, you know, there's a 154-pounder out there who's about 18-1 now, and he's really become world class. He lost one decision early in his career, and I'm talking about Vito Malnicki from Jersey. And after he lost, because he took his foot off the gas early in the career, things were going his way. Once he lost that fight, he was horrified with himself. He said all he does is live in the gym, and nothing can distract him.
That's all it takes sometimes for a fighter to, you know, get that fire going underneath you.
It's round number 2. We're scheduled for 6. Justin Figueroa in the white trunks with the red hearts. There we go, the red hearts, the diamonds, the spades.
It's a deck of cards.
Deck of cards, because we're here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Tropicana back in action for boxing. We're here tonight with Boxing Insider. Going to be back on July 26th. You think this card is great?
Wait till then, right?
Wait till that card. We saw before. Heavyweight Josh Popper from Atlantic City going to be making his debut. And from what I saw of him, and I announced 2 of his fights in the amateurs, he is going to be terrific.
Nice little right uppercut there that Armas just landed on Justin. Yeah, it's clear that Armas is just looking for that one big shot. Not really trying to set anything up.
Very nice shot to the body.
Ooh. Figueroa's got to be careful he doesn't get caught with something in the middle of his shots like that.
Looks to me like Armas was hurt by one of those right hands to the body.
I'd say he was off balance. I don't know if I would say he was hurt. I think he got pushed off balance.
You know, you did mention that he began as about 26-pounder, and he weighs a little bit more than that now.
Just a little bit.
And he's a little bit fleshy, wearing what I call chunk on the trunk.
Yeah, Justin is just trying to find those shots. I would like to see him try putting things a little bit together, you know, maybe feint a little bit, because Armas isn't really trying to throw much. He's just looking to respond in the middle of Justin's combinations.
I see Figueroa really getting loose now. That first round, he took a nice look.
Ooh, and down goes Figueroa. Wow. That's the shot that Armas was looking for. Wow.
That is a wow.
Beautiful counter by Armas. He was just timing him, waiting for him to jump in, and he did, and he got caught.
Let's take a look at it. He was having a terrific round. I thought he hurt him there.
Look at that left uppercut that he lands right there as Justin closes in. Wow.
Bang!
Right uppercut, excuse me. And that's the thing, you know, like that's the thing with these fighters. You can't get careless. You got to be cautious in how you approach the situation. That's why Armas almost had this similar situation occur the last fight. Let's see if he learned anything in that last fight so that he's able to finish him off. Potentially get that finish tonight.
So let's see if Figueroa is able to shake off that knockdown.
Let's see how Figueroa responds to that knockdown. There's a lot of people here, and sometimes with the pressure of the crowd, it can make a fighter get desperate.
Round number 3 scheduled for 6. So despite the fact that it looked like Justin Figueroa was winning that second round, that knockdown pulled out the round for Armas.
And you know, already I see a difference in how Armas is approaching this. He's being patient, he's not jumping in. And here you got Justin Figueroa kind of rushing the offense a bit, so he's got to be careful that he does not get caught again in the middle of those shots. Sometimes just having the pressure of your fan base out here, you know, you don't want to look bad in front of them. And it forces the fighter to sometimes apply unnecessary pressure in a careless way.
Large crowd on here tonight at the Tropicana. And you know what? There's still this fight and one more fight. Call your friends. Tell them it's free. Go to YouTube. Go to Boxing Insider's YouTube page. You're going to be watching this for free.
See, Armas is just waiting. He's just patiently waiting for Figueroa to open up. Figueroa's got to feint a little bit more so that he doesn't fall and get caught with a counter, because that's all Armas is looking for right now.
But I did notice that after Figueroa threw that body shot, he got that right hand right back up. And he is carrying his hands very high right now. Once again, the aggressor is the man with the Atlantic City shorts on.
Yeah, Armas is being very, very patient. He's just waiting. He definitely learned that from that fight against Gallegos, because he rushed in to try to finish Gallegos off, and he got caught. This time, he's like, no, I'm going to just sit back and wait for that moment again. That was a good right hand by Justin.
Armas willing to slug it out. Round number 3. About 15 seconds remaining in the round.
Yeah, he's got to change the look on that jab a little bit, because he's just pulling it out, and it's a very easy way to counter. Oof, good action, good action.
The round number 3, 3 up, 3 down.
Insider after party takes place at the Royce Social Hall, located in the corner here at the Tropicana Atlantic City. Live DJ chasing many of tonight's competitors. The doors open at 10:30. Free admission for the first.
Great action so far in this fight.
Tickets also available for $20 at the door. This is Boxing Insider after party at the Royce Social Hall here at the
I see Armas complaining something about his shoulder there in the corner. There seems to be something wrong with that left shoulder.
Well, they're not putting any ice on it.
Or doesn't seem like
actually they are massaging it.
But they don't seem to have any ice in that corner. At least I don't see any.
Good pickup by our Boxing Insider cameras. Okay, let's see if he comes out and uses the left arm, that straight left.
Yeah, Justin has to do a better job in cutting that ring off. I mean, he's just following Armas around. Especially if Armas has that left arm hurt. You're basically fighting a guy with one arm.
Or is he just going to use it sparingly? There he whipped a right hook that fell short by a lot.
Justin has to change levels. He's staying in that same level the entire fight. He needs to go up and down with that jab and not just flick it off like that. He needs to sometimes, you know, show dominance with it.
Well, so far here in round number 4, with about a minute gone in the round, Armas has not done anything to move that left arm.
So far, no.
Okay, if you're in the corner right now and you're watching this, and maybe Figueroa doesn't realize it yet, that there is quite possibly something wrong with the left arm of Armas. Or could it be playing possum, trying to get him to walk in?
I just think that Justin Figueroa is probably more focused and more distracted on trying to make up for looking bad in that second round, you know? So I don't think he's quite noticed that Armas isn't using that left hand.
So far, all Armas has done is thrown a pesky jab. All Armas is doing is wearing that left arm. He has not thrown it with any bad intentions. No punches yet this round. He actually pawed out once with it, but that's all it was a paw.
There he goes. There he goes throwing that left arm.
Nice body work, combination to the body by Figueroa. About 20 seconds remain here in the fourth round. This one's scheduled for 6. Not
nice
really,
right
I think
hand.
one punch maybe with the left hand this round by Armas.
Solid round from Justin this round, sorry. Yeah, and see, he's complaining about the shoulder. I think he's saying that he can't.
So I wonder if his corner realizes that
Oh, they're calling it off.
They're calling it. He has no left arm. It's like as we thought.
Hey, listen, you know, like it's such a bummer if they do call it off because, you know, he had his moments in there, and especially with that knockdown in the second round. That was huge.
Right, and I'm sure nobody here realizes what's going on.
Look at that celebration, the worm.
Oh, come on. You know what? Every day my wife wakes up with me, the first thing she does is that, just how happy she is to be with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would say that this was definitely a tough performance for Justin Figueroa. I think he definitely, you know, dodged the bullet there with Armas getting hurt in that left, getting that shoulder injured and not being able to continue because of that shoulder, because Armas, you know, was a bit of a threat in this fight.
When you get up there, I'm sure you were thinking about this anyway, but just in case you weren't, I wonder if Figueroa realized that his opponent had no shoulder. Because I know that the crowd, some people were booing, but they didn't realize what we knew. We were calling it that entire round, looking that he wasn't throwing one shot, that there was something. He's hurt, there's no question.
I mean, he had a good moment for what it lasted. I'll give that credit to Armas.
But I'm wondering if Figueroa, if he knew it during that round, whether he's thinking, I should have gone after him, just emptied my guns on him.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely find out when I go up and talk to Justin and see if he was able to spot that.
But any way you want to look at it,
it's a win for him.
It's a win.
It's a win for him.
Another win for Justin Figueroa.
What do you think of the action here so far tonight?
I just think
a lot of drama, right?
Everybody who has been in the ring tonight, from the winners who you could see that there's a lot of talent there, to even the guys who have lost, they came to fight tonight and they came to win. So have fun with this interview. We'll see what the very popular Justin Figueroa says.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 3 minutes of the 4th round, the winner by way of technical knockout as Antoni Armas is unable to continue due to an injured shoulder, Mr. Atlantic City, Justin Time Figueroa!
Yeah, see, you can hear the boos, but this fight did not deserve the boos because those people who are booing don't realize that Antoni Armas suffered a shoulder injury, and we saw it here. I mean, there are fans who are very unhappy. I wish there was some way I could just get a microphone. Here's
Justin,
Henry.
congratulations. Tell me, what did you think of tonight's performance?
You're gonna hold it or can I hold it? You're gonna hold it or can I hold it? All right, well, thank you for interviewing me. First and foremost, I want to give all the glory to God, but thank you guys so much for coming out. It means so much to me. Wow, look at this crowd, man. I'm very, very grateful. Thank all you guys for coming out. I hope you guys were entertained. Shout out to the opponent, man. He took the fight on a week's notice. We took a gamble and took a fight with a guy who had as many knockouts as I have fights. So if you couldn't tell, the kid was a vet. And we took a chance, man. We needed to fight. We wanted to put on the show for Atlantic City, a fighting city, America's playground, where we don't play boxing. And you saw in the fight, you can't play boxing. I was very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll find another word. But I was very, very content with getting dropped in my career. First time in my career, I wasn't hurt, but I showed grit, and I was able to get right back up and keep fighting. So I'm glad that happened. And I want that to be a life lesson for everybody. No matter what goes on in your life, no matter what mistakes happen, ups and downs is supposed to happen. Nothing is perfect. So keep on believing in yourself, keep on fighting for it. And yeah, you saw what I did. I got knocked down, but I got right back up. And I got the win, baby, right here in Lansing, New Jersey. Thank you guys. I love all you guys. I love all you guys.
Now let me ask you, in that last round, your opponent obviously had a hurt shoulder. Were you able to notice that he had an injured arm and he was no longer using it? Were you able to pick up on that?
Nah, them body shots was getting to his ass. Yeah, he didn't like them body shots. He looked a little soft in the body. My team really wanted me to go to the body. I really wanted to land a jab tonight, get the jab working, and land some good shots, but he was more crafty than we expected. I knew he had something with him when I watched the tape on him. I was like, all right, this guy isn't a slouch. He might not look like the top fighter, but he's no slouch. If you get in the ring, he'll show you. But yeah, I give credit to him. I don't think the shoulder was really too much of the problem. I think he got hit with some big shots in the body, started getting a little tired, and he knew what was about to really happen. It was about to be just in time, for real, for real.
Well, look at the house. You created this. You brought all these people out. When can we expect you here again?
When can you expect me? I'm not too sure. Maybe we're looking at July 26th, right back here at the Tropicana Boxing Insider Promotions. It's up to my manager, the godmother, Jolene. We got to talk to Jolene and see what she thinks. But like I said, thank you guys so much for coming out, man. It means a lot. You guys keep me going. And shout out to my little man, Brock, who I gave the belt out to, man. This kid trains hard every single day. Keep fighting, man. I believe in you. Keep doing your thing, man.
That's amazing. Congratulations.